Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 3 books that I plan on reading over the next few weeks that you will see upcoming book reviews for probably next month if I can get through all these, or sooner. If I get them done sooner, I'll share them as soon as I can. But I thought it'd be kind of nice to share what I'm thinking about reading off of my TBR, my physical TBR, the one that I actually have the books for, not off my Kindle, because I like, when I do book reviews, I like to be holding the book. I know it seems crazy, but that's just the way I am. So I thought it would be time to start tackling my physical TBR bookshelf. It's not that huge of a bookshelf, but I think I counted the other day, there's definitely over 40 books on it, so I need to get rolling on them so I can make space for new books. So I picked out 3 random books off of it to decide to read. Some of the books on my TBR my child picked out for me for like birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, things like that. Other ones I've been gifted by family or friends, and then other ones I purchased myself either from like garage sales or thriftbooks.com or in like Dollar Tree even. I think there's a couple that are from the Dollar Tree. I don't remember which ones I got where. If I do, I'll let you know. But the first book I'm going to try to read is called Cold Calls. This is by Charles Benet, I think. I'm really bad at pronouncing some people's names, and I apologize for that, so I will definitely make sure it's up a little higher so you can read it and maybe you can pronounce it better. But this was a book, I know this one came from my child that they got me for, I don't know if it was my birthday last year, Christmas, or Mother's Day last year. Like, I'm really bad, that's why I really need to start getting to this TBR list. But this is more, I would say, geared towards like young adult, because it's about, basically, it kind of reminds me of the movie Scream. It's like you get phone calls. So the back says a mysterious voice whispering into their phones, controlling their actions, and anticipating their reactions. Each one blackmailed into bullying specifically targeted schoolmates. When Eric, Shelley, and Fatima meet in a mandatory anti-bullying counseling program, they team up to find the stranger who threatens them before time runs out and their shattering secrets are revealed. So I thought this kind of... I haven't read any of it. Well, actually, I think I started it. I'm only on like page 20, but I'm going to have to restart it because I don't remember the beginning that well. It's giving me already like a I Know What You Did Last Summer / kind of like Scream vibe or something. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out fully. So this is one of the books I'm going to be tackling over the next couple weeks. The next book I'm hoping to tackle, again, I'm saying over the next couple weeks, but I'm giving myself probably about a month to finish all 3 of these. If I finish Cold Calls before then, I will put the review up early. My goal is to probably read a book, do the review, so you will probably see one of these 3 books I mentioned in a review hopefully before the end of the month and then going forward. The next book is one I picked up from thriftbooks.com. It's called The Girl Made of Clay by Nicole Meyer. Again, I'll put her name up there if I can. And this kind of it says, her father abandoned her, now he needs her help. Can they rebuild what was lost? So it's definitely like a father-daughter story. And I would read more of the back, but basically her father is a sculptor and he's badly injured in a fire. She's suddenly forced to care for a man who is more of a stranger than a parent. Once known as his muse, Sarah long ago lost her father to his desire to live the celebrity life. And then it goes on a little more. But it sounded really interesting to me at the time, and again, I have bookmarks in like all my books. One thing I did, which was kind of weird, on my TBR shelf, I purchased a bunch of bookmarks, and I went through and I physically put a bookmark in every book over there. I got these magnetic ones, I think they're kind of cool. And I put a bookmark in every book so that no matter what book I grab, there's a bookmark right with it. I know that sounds silly, but I'm weird sometimes. So this is the second book that I'm going to be trying to read over the next 2 to 4 weeks. The third and last book that I'm hoping to tackle over again the next few weeks is called My Husband's Wife by Jane Corey. This, I believe, I got from a garage sale because it's a little more banged up. I think that's where I got it. And, oh, excuse me. This one, I think I actually saw this in like a Facebook group I'm in recently, and I've had this for probably over like a year-ish or so. So I definitely need to get reading this. And this says, when a young lawyer, Lily, marries Ed, she's determined to make a fresh start and leave the secrets of the past behind. Then she takes on her first case and meets Joe, a convicted murderer to whom Lily is strangely drawn, and for whom she will soon be willing to risk almost anything. But Lily is not the only one with something to hide. Her next-door neighbor, Carla, may be only 9, but she has already learned that secrets are powerful things, that they can get her whatever she wants. When Lily finds Carla on the doorstep 12 years later, a chain of events is set in motion that can end only one way. So I thought this sounded really interesting, and I hope it's okay that I'm reading the back. I apologize. Oh, my nose is a little itchy. But I thought this one was just kind of like, I was trying to find, I picked 3 random ones, and it's kind of interesting that they all, like at least these, you know, like they just kind of look different too. And I'm just going to be interesting to see how these play out. Like, what will be my favorite out of these 3? What will be my least favorite out of the 3? And I'll give an honest review. Even if it's a book that, like I said, my child gave me. If I don't like the book, I'm going to say I don't like the book. And I kind of ran that by, them before. That, like, I may not like the books you give me, but I like you getting me them because you may pick out something I wouldn't normally pick out for myself. And I think that's always kind of interesting. So these are my 3 books that I'm going to try to read over the next few weeks, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. And as soon as I get done with one, I will try to put the review up. Again, it'll be as soon as I can, because like I figure if I tackle 3 books at a time and let you guys know ahead of time what I'm reading, then perhaps you can give me some insight into the books. Like, do you have a favorite? Have you read these 3 books? Have you read any of these books? And what are your thoughts on them as I go forward? And again, I've mentioned in other videos, the reason I kind of changed the channel to be book reviews and weight loss is because I feel like if I'm reading, I'm not eating, I'm not snacking as much. And I noticed in April I only read 1 book, and although I lost some weight, at the same time it felt like I missed reading. I missed sitting down every night and reading for like a half hour before I go to bed. And I do have a lot of books on my Kindle as well. I personally, when I do book reviews, I like to hold the physical book during the book review, but I may change my mind and share if I come across some really good ones on my Kindle. I may share those with you too, or what those might end up being. Those might be ones I share on my website instead of in video form. So make sure you check the links down below. I have links to my website, to my Twitter, my Facebook page for Jenny's 2 Cents, and all that down below. So please make sure you check that out. And give this video a thumbs up if you are kind of doing this whole reading so you don't eat kind of lifestyle. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified of future videos like this where we take time to read so that we're not eating as much as we normally would. So that's why I kind of wanted this channel to switch around to that. And those are my 3 books. And I would love any suggestions for books down below. Maybe I already have some of them on my TBR, and there might be a way to let me know, hey, maybe you should get to this book or that book. So definitely share book suggestions down below. I'm open to most anything. I don't read a lot of paranormal, even though I do have a book review for a paranormal book that is either already up on the channel or will be up soon. And I don't do a lot of historical type books, like nonfiction historical, but I've read some nonfiction books as well. So I'm open to almost anything, except for certain things like that, but I know it says I'm open to everything, but at the same time there's certain things I don't read those type that often, but still suggest them, because you may suggest a book that changes my mind on that genre, and that's always important too. So that's what's going on for me. I am trying to get back on track with my weight loss, get back on track on my reading, and I can't wait to share with you guys my thoughts on these 3 books, whether I liked them, didn't like them, all that good stuff, and to keep sharing with you guys my weight loss journey as well as I get back on track to remove this weight. And I know you've probably seen this shirt on me a few times, and you will continue to see this shirt on me, because it's my favorite shirt for wearing when I do book reviews, because they're dandelions with little books on them that I think is so cute. I'm actually thinking about investing in a couple more book-related t-shirts, because I just think they're so fun, and it's something that makes me happy when I wear them. But that's all I got going on for today, and I hope that I'll see you in my next, I hope you'll stick around and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, share book suggestions down below, and please check out all my other videos on this channel. And have a great day, everyone.